Hey guys, what is up, and welcome to my channel. It's a Hardback Life. My name is Jordan. Today we're going to be filming a book tag, and that is the Booktube Anniversary / Birthday Tag. Now, the person I got it from did a mix match of the birthday book tag questions and the Booktube Anniversary questions. It's essentially the same thing, but I just took the 11 questions from her. And so I will post her video, if I can remember who did it. I can't remember her name, but I'm sure when I see her video, like when I type in that book tag, she'll be coming up. She's not the original person, but she did it, and I'll probably try and find the original booktuber who did the Booktube Anniversary / birthday tag. But before we get started, I always like to share what I'm reading at the moment. And I'm reading 2 books, or at least focusing on 2 right now. And one of them is Shadow Rising, the fourth book in the Wheel of Time. This book is a chunker. It's 980 pages. 980. So I am kind of nervous because I want to finish this before the end of April, which is today. It's like 2 in the morning, so I technically have several hours to finish this book, but I work today, so that's going to take 8 hours of my day away from reading this book. But you know what? It's fine. I'm on page 600 and something out of 980. So I am a good chunk of the way through this book, but I'm not where I want to be. But I am happy with the progress I have made over the month. Kate from the Literary Apothecary is holding a read-along where we are reading all the books of the Wheel of Time, every one book a month. We read the first book, Eye of the World, in January. Read the second book, Great Hunt, in February. Read The Dragon Reborn in March, and now we're reading The Shadow Rising in April. And then I have The Fires of Heaven, which is the 5th book. It's somewhere around here, but I don't know where it's at exactly. Just know we are reading that this next month. And I'm very excited. I'm enjoying my time reading The Wheel of Time. And yeah, that's it for that book. And then the other book I'm reading is called Beautiful World, Where Are You? By Sally Rooney. This book focuses on 4 characters who basically all desire each other, and hopefully they all will end up with said person by the end of the book. That's all I'm going to say, but I'm really enjoying it right now. Okay, so we're going to get into the questions, and I'm excited. There's 11 questions, so let's not waste any more time. So, the very first question: how many years on Booktube are you celebrating? And for me, that is 3. 3 years on Booktube. I started my Booktube channel April 20th, 2020. So 4/20/2020. And it was just so random, on a whim. I'd always wanted to start my channel. I tried in 2019, but it just wasn't working out. And so I abandoned that. But, April 2020, 4/20, we just got shut down at work because of COVID. And, well, actually, technically, we shut the store down back in March, and we were still not up and running by April 20th. And so, yeah, we eventually were, because the governor deemed goodwill essential. But yeah, I wasn't working for a while, and I just was on Barnes & Noble or any other book site ordering books with the money that I got from work as like whether it was money from my paycheck or extra money and stuff like that. And so I just out of a whim just decided to start a booktube channel. And here I am, and I am happy to be here 3 years later. Right. Question number 2. How have you changed from your first video to now? That's an easy question. So one of the things that has changed for me, I'm less shy. I was super shy. If you see my newbie book tag, which by the way, don't go look at that. I mean, go ahead if you want to, but I'm super nervous and super shy in that video. And also there was no editing, so I tried to get done with it as fast as I could. And yeah, I don't think the video is very long, but yeah, I was super shy, super nervous, not confident. But you know what? That's one of the major things that has changed. And especially today, because I'm more confident in being in front of the camera and talking to you guys and all of that jazz. Question number 3. What has kept you motivated to keep making videos? That is a good question. So, what has kept me motivated to make videos? Just, the fact that I get to talk about books and share them with you guys. I love reading, just like the rest of us on here, or even people that are watching. It's a great way to, engage with other people about, your favorite books, and also maybe learn about some new titles you've never heard of before that sound interesting. And also, it's a great way to make friends. And I have made a few friends on here. I haven't met them yet, but I would love to. But yeah, I've made a few friends, and I just love coming back on here and doing it. Now, I don't do it as often as I would like because of how crazy my life gets, because of work and other things, and also I get tired sometimes, and I'm just not in the mood, but I still love to do it. And I would love to do it on a more consistent basis instead of sporadically. But so here's hoping. Okay. Question number 4. What are 3 of your favorite videos you have made in the past, and why? So, one of my favorite videos, 3 of my favorite videos. I'm going to have to say the first one, I'll say my Dark Matter book review, because I loved that book. I gave that book 5 stars. It was so exciting and so thrilling. It's a sci-fi thriller, and I've never seen anyone merge sci-fi and thriller into a novel. I thought it was spectacular and well written, and it made me so excited to read another book by that author and also learn, because there's obviously science involved, and I don't typically go for a sci-fi because I don't love the genre. I don't hate it, but I just don't love it. But I've read a few here and there that I absolutely love. Not saying that sci-fi sucks, because it doesn't. I'm just not one to typically go towards it all the time. But after that, I was just like, I gotta find more books like this, or more sci-fi. And if it's a hit, awesome. If it's a miss, it's a bummer. But yeah. The second and third, I'll just combine the 2. Second one, I'll say I love book hauls. I love filming them. They're so much fun. And I like to share the books that I bought with you guys. I love to share them. And just see which ones that I have that you have read yourself. I love when people write in the comments like, "Oh, you're gonna love that book," or "You need to read it," or they ask me to read it, and then tell them about it later, obviously. And then, yeah, I just love that. And then my other favorites are anytime I do a TBR video or a wrap up. Those are fun, especially wrap ups. I like to know how I did throughout the month with the wrap up and how I could do better the next month. And people have told me my wrap up videos are fun, so I appreciate that, you guys. I haven't done a wrap up video. Well, no, I actually combined my February and March wrap up recently, so I might do a April and May wrap up because I only read 3 books in April and I want to add more to the list, so I'm going to wait till the end of May for that. Okay, question number 5. What's your most popular video? I'd say February Reads is my most popular video that I have seen on Booktube here, because it's my most recent, one of my most recent videos, and it's gained about 200 views so far. And yep, you probably were like, "Oh, that's not a lot." It's a lot for me because I don't post as much, I don't get as many views, and that's okay. But more people are starting to find me, which is great, and it's totally awesome. And plus, I really liked that video because I like to do recent read videos. I should have made that one of the favorite videos, but oh well. But yeah, my February recent reads video is probably my most popular because it's got almost 200 views and more. Yeah. Question number 6: What have you struggled with on Booktube, and how did you overcome it? Obviously, again, my shyness. I overcame that by just, spending more time in front of the camera, or just even looking in the mirror and seeing things that I could do that will make me less nervous, and also, less shy. And then also another thing I've struggled with is editing. I used to hate it. Well, I don't love it, but I do it because, it's a learning process, and I'm still learning, like I said, editing. I think it's a never-ending learning process, and that's the fun part about it, because you discover things that you didn't even know exist in the world of editing, and I love discovering things. Okay, question number 7. Have you had to deal with negative comments or feedback, and how did you deal with it? Now, I haven't dealt with negative feedback or comments on my channel. I've had to deal with negative feedback or comments on different platforms or on someone else's channel. And for instance, the negative feedback or comments that I got, the first instance anyway, was when I read The Hobbit. I read The Hobbit back in December 2020 for the Reindeer Games Readathon that was hosted by Shelf Space Discord. I read The Hobbit for one of my prompts. I didn't love The Hobbit. I gave it my rating doesn't matter at this point. I didn't love it, and because I didn't love it, I'm gonna share that briefly on the Discord, and I got some hate for it. People told me I was stupid or didn't understand it, and then I'm not an intellectual if I don't like the book or whatever or something. I just got a lot of stupid comments, and yeah, I was hurt at the time, But I eventually got over it because I was just like, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm allowed to have an opinion. And I'm not going to get into why I didn't like the book. I didn't like it. And I get it when someone speaks ill of your favorite book or two, whatever, you're going to get offended. It is what it is. But you shouldn't call people names in the process, because that's not cool. And I just, I told them, I know where you're coming from, I get it, but I have an opinion, it's my opinion. If you don't like it, then it's whatever. You shouldn't worry about those people at the end of the day. And also, I'm so grateful to the person who was running the Discord who stopped that, because obviously if it went on any further, I probably would have gotten depressed or something. But that didn't happen because of this person. So I appreciate you. I'm not going to name names for that person either. But yeah, I appreciate that. Question 8. Choose one moment from the last year on Booktube you would love to relive. Oh, man. One moment? Oh, God. Okay. So if I were to choose then, I would choose the whole reindeer readathon back in December. That was so much fun. I had so much fun doing that readathon and getting to know people. I love doing readathons. They're fun. They're stressful, yes, but they're fun because you get to know other people and hopefully make friends, and then just read, get your TBR, especially your physical TBR down. And that's always fun. And also stress-free when it's over, when you have that book done. It's yes, another book accomplished. Woohoo! But yeah, that moment, that whole month, and honestly, reading, another moment I'm going to share with you is reading Ready Player One via audiobook. I read along with it as well when I could via physical book, but reading along via audiobook was such an adventure. Will Wheaton does the narration for Ready Player One, and oh my God, it felt like I was there in the book as a character, and I could see everything that was happening, and it was epic. Ready Player One was my favorite book I read in 2022, by the way. I think I'm going to do a favorite books of 2022 video coming up soon. I meant to do it earlier in the year. Didn't happen. But you know what? I am going to do it soon. But yeah, December pretty much was an amazing month for me when it came to reading, because just how much excitement I was feeling over the books I was reading. And obviously, the interactions with other people I was able to have. So, I would love to relive all of December. Also because it was Christmas, because Christmas is my favorite holiday, for those of you who don't know. So, yeah. All of December. Except for when I got COVID. But yeah, that... Okay, question 9. What is the best book you have read this past year? I already answered that from question 8. But I'll say it again. Ready Player One. You should definitely check it out. Even if you're not a gamer or love sci-fi as much, you will still love the heck out of this book. I guarantee you. I gave this book 5 stars, and if I could, I would give it 10. I love that book. Alright, question number 10. Where do you see yourself in 1 year? My bad. Question number 10. Where do you see your channel in 1 year's time? I don't know. I know I definitely still want to be doing videos in 2024. That's a tough question. I hope to have grown my channel and make more content that I just haven't really thought about. But yeah, I hope to grow my channel, and I hope to have a better sense of, a better sense of things. I don't know how much I can go into that because I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, just I hope I can grow my channel and also a better sense of things. And that's all I'm going to say because like I said, I'm running out of things to say. And yeah, let's just move on. Okay. Question number 11 is the final question. What piece of advice would you give to someone starting out on Booktube? There's a lot I could say, but one thing I will definitely say is just go for it. Don't be afraid. I know it seems scary, but in the end, the payoff is amazing. And not only will you be like sharing what you love, which is reading, you can also share other things that you love, and the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll get. And also, the friends that you make are gonna be fantastic too. Like, just go for it. It's an amazing experience, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. And I love doing this. And I'm hopefully going to do it more often than I have in the last few years. But yeah, just go for it. Because you are an amazing person, and you've got a lot to share yourself. So, yeah, just go for it. Anyway, you guys, that was my Booktube Anniversary Tag. 3 years. I am shook that it's been that long, but yes, it has. So yeah. But anyway, guys, I will see you later. Bye.